Please like, hit that button, and please hit that button. Subscribe.
Wait, what?
That was cool. Keep that in there too. Wait, what? That was cool.
No. I'm not keeping wait, what?
Wait, what?
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the break room. You already know what this is. Part 4, Dave Chappelle, Agent Spin. You should have already watched 1, 2, and 3. Might be about 6 parts of these, guys. So subscribe. That way you don't miss the other parts, man. If you like Dave Chappelle, we have a ton of other stuff on the YouTube channel. We have a show. We have a ton of stuff. Check out his specials and stuff on YouTube. Patreon. Best stuff is on the Patreon. 100 vids. Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones is on there, which might be his best special that he has. Did we say that was a special?
He's got one coming out. We'll never know. December 31st.
It's hard to
premiere. We're gonna watch it, y'all.
But Sticks and Stones is great. That's only on the Patreon, guys. We can't put it on YouTube. He has another one coming out. December 31st.
December 31st.
We're watching that.
Oh yeah.
We're not sure if that's gonna stay on Patreon or if that's gonna hit YouTube or not. Just make sure you subscribe. If anything, if you don't go to Patreon, subscribe. That way, you know what I'm saying? You don't miss that Chappelle special when it drops. We're gonna be hitting that as soon as it drops. We're meeting, I think, the day after, whatever the case is. Let's get into it, part 4. Let's see what it's about, man.
Transgenders are gangsters. I used to do business with a transgender in Hollywood. Man, everybody would be scared of her in the boardroom. She'd walk in there, newly minted woman, high heels, purse. Wouldn't say anything to us, just walk around the conference table looking mean as shit. And she walked to the head of the conference table, stare at us all, reach in her purse, pull her old dick out and throw it on the table.
Look at the pose. Look at the pose afterwards. Look at the pose afterwards.
Throw
the table. Look at the pose afterwards.
That's just gangsters.
Yeah.
See, but this is our problem with people that don't want you making jokes about transgender. This is obviously a joke. This is a silly joke. It's goofy. It's silly.
Yeah.
You can't make fun of that. But go ahead and make fun of fat people now.
No problem.
Go ahead and make fun of skinny people and black people and white people and Indians and this and that. And we're all aboard. We're laughing. We're crying, laughing at it. But just don't make fun of us. That shit is crazy. We will never understand it. This is obviously a joke, guys. I didn't see the pose.
You'll see the pose afterwards. Yeah.
And she walked to the head of the conference table, stare at us all, reach in her purse, pull her old dick out and throw it on the table. Let's talk business, gentlemen.
Right. That's gangsters, right?
Let's talk business.
Shit is scary as fuck. If your best friend pitched that to you, you'd be horrified. Yo, nigga, let's go to the hospital and cut our dicks off and make pussies out of them shits. What? Can't we just get matching jackets or tattoos or something?
What?
Sure, that's what you want to do? There's only one way to find out, nigga. Wu-Tang!
Why did he have to push a fucking hole between his legs?
What?
Why? He sliced and
He had to
pushed.
say Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang Day too, yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Tattoos or something? Sure, that's what you want to do? There's only one way to find out, nigga. Wu-Tang! Bow! Bow! Let's go to the club and trick niggas into fucking us, yeah.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious. Trick them.
The third time I met O.J. Simpson.
It's almost like
It's too easy.
it's
too easy.
Still to perfection.
To us.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. Everybody's different. Subjective.
Shut
But
up.
to us,
How can you not marvel
this
at
is
that?
right up our alley.
How can you
man.
not marvel at that?
Just some people don't. It just happens. Man.
Time.
How can some people not like apple pie?
How come it's not like you? Love me.
How come some people hate you and love me?
Two you guys. And one's illegal.
Okay, but right, to me, he is like the expert at this, man.
Yeah.
To just randomly,
there's nothing technical about it. It's so
it's just
smooth,
so, like,
relaxed. Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Easy.
Third time I met O.J. Simpson, I was doing great in life. I just finished the second season of Chappelle Show. Man, those were good days. I was playing a comedy club in Miami, the Improv. I don't know if you've ever been, but if you have, you'd know. The door for the green room is right on the stage. Can you imagine such a thing? If I walked out of the door of the green room, bam, I'm just right here. It's right from the dressing room. And I did that. I walked out, and the whole crowd was like, hooray! And I looked, ma'am, as close as you are to me, I saw him as soon as I came out, the juice. And I saw recognition in his eyes, and it filled me with pride that he knew who I was. I didn't acknowledge his presence because it was a white audience, and I didn't want to start a panic. But I did my show. Show went great. I said, good night, everyone. They all said, yay! And I didn't say nothing to OJ, but I just gave him the signal, let him know I knew he was there. And I walked into the green room, and OJ was already there.
God damn. God damn.
He was already there.
But you see how he set that whole thing up? Even though it's probably true, he's letting you know, hey, man, I could turn around literally and open the door to the green room.
Right there.
It's literally, I turn around, boom.
Yeah, it's right there, yeah.
I said this to OJ, and he's already in the green, like, to let you get the, like, he's perfect at this stuff, man.
I was like, how the fuck is this possible? I was scared. Then my friends came in and we all started talking. We sat down on the couch. And I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. You could believe me or not believe me. But in my experience, O.J. Simpson, one of the nicest men I'd ever met. He was nice to me. He was nice to my friends. The conversation was filled with warmth and levity, humor, and wisdom. We talked for 90 minutes, and then suddenly the Jew said, you know what? I've got to be going. But it's good to see you again, and I'm glad things went so well. I said, thanks, Juice. And my friend said, yeah, goodbye, Mr. Juice. They're new to the game. He said, no, thank you for your hospitality. Good night, guys. And we said, good night. And he just walked out of the room. And as soon as the door closed, we all looked at each other like, that nigga did that shit.
That's the word he turns around and talks to the other guy.
Hey.
He turned to one guy.
That's
then turned to another guy.
how that shit would go.
I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
If he was here with us talking to us, we'd be like, hey,
That nigga, he's guilty. He's guilty as fuck. He's guilty as fuck.
On the documentary, real quick, on the documentary or the was it the show? One or the other. They said that that's how he's just very personable, very just.
I met him.
You'll just very just, hey, how you doing, man? And
Won't stop talking. Won't stop talking.
Sure,
right,
You
one
gotta
of
walk
those.
away from him. Yeah. Really weird. Really weird.
Doesn't mean he didn't snap that one
That's
day.
it.
Good night, guys. And we said, good night. And he just walked out of the room. And as soon as the door closed, we all looked at each other like, that nigga did that shit. I could feel like
Did you feel it?
murder in the room.
Oh man, stop. It felt like murder in the room. God damn.
Can you feel that?
It felt like murder.
But I know what he's saying. You probably can't feel that whole presence of him just being like,
he looks you right now.
he did that shit.
Okay, this guy's a little.
I want to be in the room with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm feeling murder.
I could feel like murder in the room.
Damn.
That's funny as hell.
Well, you young heads missed that shit. You all too young. You don't remember that. How old are you, young man? You. 24, you don't know shit.
Tell him.
You don't know shit.
Shit went down.
You gotta Google shit that I lived through. See, this is why I lock motherfuckers' phones up. Seriously. Because the young kids, you guys, look, you need to take a break from that. We all need to break just from that technology, just for a minute.
It's really true. It's really true.
You know, I'm from a different time, young man, a dark time to you. I'm from a time that I didn't even used to know who was on the phone until I answered the shit.
Thinking about that is
So
wild.
crazy. Call that a
Forget push button phone. You gotta start with rotary.
Right, the rotary.
I knew people's numbers. Now I don't know your number. I know it's Jason.
Right, we don't know no numbers.
Yeah.
But that's wild that you don't know.
Could have been anybody.
Anybody. It could be the police. It could be your mom.
Do you piss before you pick up the phone? in the morning, or you pick it up immediately into your phone? It's not attacking you.
I think I go to. I think I piss.
Yeah, times I go to the bathroom. Then
I go to the
pick it up.
bathroom and then I'm on my phone.
And then reasons whatever. Not that you're looking on YouTube or TikTok, but you see, okay, family. It's,
No, you on the phone, bro.
Your family good. You know, I say everybody good. I get up 10 or 11 o'clock. Any messages with my kids, whatever. But that's what it's gotten to. It's gotten to
pick up a phone.
But back to the
and not
phone.
have a clue.
I knew people's numbers. I still know my house number, my parents in Queens, but my brother's number I may know. Or that, but now it's like I don't know my kids' numbers. It's like
Nobody's.
Yeah. That's right.
What did you say?
Time that I didn't even used to know who was on the phone until I answered the shit.
That's wild.
Like when tragedy used to strike. I remember I was 12 years old and the teacher wheeled a television set into the classroom.
Yeah.
You remember these things?
Yeah.
And she turned it on to one of 3 channels.
Really?
And she said, class, the space shuttle is taking off and we're all gonna watch it take off. Man, that shit was going great for like 3 to 5 minutes.
I remember that.
That's right, you remember, it fucking exploded.
Yeah.
Right on television. Everybody on board. Dead. Immediately presumed dead. It was so bad the teacher looked at all the kids and was like, you can go home.
I believe it. They have a
It's a
documentary.
goddamn national tragedy.
Crazy.
This was Cold War America. The Russians were laughing at us.
Go ahead.
It gets you pissed at NASA because of the company they dealt with that made that. That's a great documentary. I don't know what we're talking
Check
about.
that stuff
Watch
out on
it.
Netflix, man.
You get a little pissed at NASA because they're cutting
But I
corners.
think they're cutting corners.
cutting
Is
corners.
always the issue.
Cutting corners.
Not checking, make sure everything's thorough. make
Level
sure
of
it's
metal,
this.
heat, and all that shit, their world.
We have a few complaints before about this
Yeah.
happening to this. But
I was shocked.
Forget that.
You think are there companies out there that
Oh no, all the
have
time.
a standard?
All the time.
You can
Now,
see a
there's
car
deadlines.
company. You can see a
No,
blender, a
there's
TV
deadlines.
company.
There's
But-
deadlines that these companies have to make.
Right.
These car companies, they know this is wrong. This is
Well,
wrong.
you
This
can
is,
see
but they have to
you
meet
can see
that
with
deadline.
cars or TVs or stereos or your phone, but a NASA ship going into space.
Bro, it's the same. It's the same. How? That's wild.
That's wild. With that
People lost
documentary,
their life.
it's great.
People
Lost
lost
their
their
life.
life. Check out that documentary, guys.
Great documentary.
My point is, for y'all your age, you wouldn't even know the pain because in your generation, it's like the space shuttle blows up every fucking day. How can you care about anything when you know every goddamn thing? I'm getting over one cop shooting, and then another one happens, and then another one happens, and another one happens. I'm crying about Paris, and then Brussels happens. I can't keep track of all this shit, so you just give the fuck up. That's the hallmark of your generation. And that's fucked up because your generation lives in the most difficult time in human history. This is the age of spin.
It really
The
is.
age where nobody knows what the fuck they're even looking at. Did you know that Planned Parenthood was for abortions? It's for people that don't plan things out at all. That's right. So a guy your age doesn't really know how he feels. Are you pro-choice? Are you anti-consequences? What does it all really mean? It's easier not to care for you. But for us, we were trained to care. We were raised that way. I used to watch a fucking cartoon when I was growing up called the Care Bears. It was about a fucking group of teddy bear people. They were like teddy bears, but they were like people, and they were all different colors, and they all fucking just walked around caring. They cared about each other and everything else. They all had different designs on their stomachs, and the designs told you something about what they might be like inside. Very, very loving group of beings. And when shit got real bad, as nice as those teddy bears were, they didn't get mean faces. They got determined. And the leader would say, "Come on, guys, it's time for the Care Bear Stare." Remember that shit?
Stare! He's such a fool.
It's so true.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that
I
cartoon
never,
was.
that was like.
That was after you was a
Right.
But that was me growing up. That's us growing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Yeah, pass.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Puff their chest out.
Yeah, they all
Exactly.
just do that and
yeah?
bite or something, go off of their
Light
chest and
comes
create
out.
some
Okay.
like big fucking carrot or something. I don't know.
Big carrot.
I was in the Bugs and Father and Leghorn.
No, dude, that shit.
And the leader would say, come on, guys, it's time for the Care Bear Stare. Remember that shit? And them little teddy bears would lock arms and stare at the problem. And I'm not even bullshitting. Actual love would shoot out of their chest and would dispel anything that was fucked up. And when we grew up, we wanted to be like those bears. And then we got our hearts broken. So we found out that life wasn't gonna let us do that. And that it's impossible to shoot love out of your chest. However, I have shot love onto somebody's chest.
Okay. However,
Somebody throw that shit in there.
Right, however,
I shot it.
truth
On
be told,
someone's chest.
on someone's chest.
However,
Let's end it there. 5 will be next, guys. 5 will be next. Age of Spin, man. Like we said before, we have all of the Chappelle stand-ups on YouTube. Starting from For What It's Worth and
It's a
all
great
those
setup.
other.
Shut love
We
with
have a
those
ton of
shits.
these, guys. We have a ton of them. Go check them out. Chappelle Show. Go check them out. Sticks and Stones. Don't ask us about it. It's on the Patreon. It's staying on the Patreon. We have no choice about that. The audio is blocked. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Be safe, y'all.
later.